According to these sources, the Canadian government released documents that showed 2 scientists who worked at a high-security lab in Winnipeg were fired for intentionally sharing information with China. The documents also revealed that the Canadian Security Intelligence Service, CSIS, assessed that the scientists' actions posed a serious threat to Canada's national security and economic interests. The Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre accused Prime Minister Justin Trudeau of covering up this information and demanded a full investigation.
It's incredible danger to the government of Canada as a whole, and in particular at facilities considered high security due to the potential for theft of dangerous materials attractive to and foreign entities that conduct espionage damage the economic security of Canada, end quote.
Trudeau denied the allegations and said he would share the documents with the National Security and Intelligence Committee of Parliamentarians, NSICOP, which is a group of MPs who oversee national security matters. He also said he asked his national security advisor to look into what happened at the lab and to make recommendations. The RCMP is still investigating the case.
Lots of opportunity to have responsible political debates about how we're moving forward as a country or what needs to be fixed, but the choice to weaponize national security in a way that is rife with conspiracy theories and partisan attacks is a choice that I don't think is worthy of the kind of responsible leadership that Canadians deserve.
During a Thursday news conference in Thunder Bay, Ontario, Trudeau was asked how scientists working on high-security viruses at the Winnipeg-based National Microbiology Lab were able to collaborate with the People's Republic of China. After a years-long fight for access, the federal government dumped hundreds of pages of documents about the dismissal of Dr. Shengguo Qiu and her husband Keating Cheng. The two were marched out of the facility in July 2019 and were stripped of their security clearances. Their dismissals were announced in January 2021. Trudeau said, "We know that increasingly countries like China and others are trying to either influence or get secrets out of our country, and that's why we have to continue to be extraordinarily vigilant, to keep our research institutions safe." He then turned his attention to Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre, who held a press conference earlier in the day alongside MPs James Bezin, the national defense critic, and Michael Chong, the party's foreign affairs critic. During that news conference, Poilievre accused Trudeau of allowing China to infiltrate Canada and covering it up by delaying the release of the documents.